marching to the beat of my own drum. Oh, dude, he's like a model out here, dude. He's like a model with it because, like a young Channing Tatum. Last week it was a young Sam Elliott, and this week it's a young Channing Tatum, dude. Every episode I come in with the high energy, and I just came in just marching the beat of my own drum. Cause we're out here beefing, dude. We're out here beefing, man. If you follow me on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about, dude. If you smash that subscribe button, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're out here beefing. And that's all good, dude. I'm here with the beef, dude. I'll take some pulled pork. I'll take some of that roast. Okay, I'm a vegan, but I'll take some of the roast beef if I need to. Titties out downtown. You know what I'm saying? I was in therapy the other day. There's a bunch of titties out downtown. I'm in the middle of group therapy. Look out the window. 2 women downtown Boulder, titties out. Just marching to the beat of their own drum. And that's kind of the cool thing with a titty, dude, is if you let the titties kind of roam free, they're going to do what they want, dude. Titties ain't like a foot. Titties ain't like a foot. You know, they march to the beat of their own drum. They'll be walking in a certain kind of motion, but they're just kind of flipping and flopping around like an octopus. In some cultures, people would, and that's not even a boobie, that's a titty. When you are a grown-ass woman, and when you go downtown and when you just let them titties out, that ain't no boobie, dude. That's a titty right there. And we're marching to the beat of our own drum. In certain cultures, they call titties tentacles. They call them tentacles because when it gets to a certain age, you can use them to kind of maneuver things. You can, my hands are full, I need to grab a drink. Boom, you pick it up with a titty. And not everyone's blessed with that. And of course, therapists had an issue with the titties being out. I thought I was tripping balls. Thought I was tripping balls to grown-ass women walking down Pearl Street, titties out. But I got no problem with that. I think we should free the titty or free the boobie. I believe that was a thing way back in like 2010. You remember the I Love Boobies thing? You go to Zoomies. Skaters here know what I'm talking about, dude. And your mom would never let you get it. But also, you threw a sticker on the board. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to support it. You got to support it. But here's kind of the thing. I don't think I would even go walking downtown Boulder with the titties out. And I'm a man, dude. That shit's illegal for me. Because when we saw them walking with them out, and you know what? That might just have to be the name of this episode. Titties out. Dude, the word is out and the titties are out. Okay? Because they're just walking around with it. We looked it up online. It's illegal. But I guarantee you, from the look of these 2 women, these 2 individuals, they were fighting the power. They're trying to protect. They're trying to bring the titty back. And that's what we're doing today, bro. We're bringing the titty back and we're beefing, dude. If you follow me on TikTok, you know it. I posted a video. Oh, dude, it went stupid viral. Everything I'm doing these days, bro, is just going up with the TikTok. The views are going up. The likes are going up. People are commenting. They're saying you should review so-and-so. Listen, dude, I love the homies. I love the homies. Always showing respect. But the show's called You Can Shove It. And I do skate news. Welcome if it's your first time. You know, I made sure I looked super classy. I have the Camp High trucker. Okay? Because every woman is attracted to a man. They want his beliefs to be liberal, but they want him to look Republican. And you know I'm just coming in here with the trucker hat. Not red. Wait on it. And I'm just with the real liberal beliefs because I think it's okay to have the titty out. But I'm going to look like a man of God. I'm going to look like a God-fearing man. So I had a friend, he hit me up and he said, hey, dude, have you ever considered interviewing a skateboarder on your show? Oh! Didn't even think of that, sir. Show's called You Can Shove It, solo show. Don't you think I'd want to interview my heroes? It's coming up, dude. It's coming up. If you follow my previous podcast, I interviewed a really, really cool individual, Jesse Jean. Oh man, how do you say his name? It's a French name, Jesse Jean Bart. I'm gonna say that's his name, and if it's not, then I'm sorry, Jesse. I'm just gonna call you Jesse, dude. But he's a ripper, dude. He's a ripper. He's from Canada or Montreal. I don't really know places. I didn't study geography, geometry, whatever you want to call it. But somebody hit me up and said, have you thought about interviewing some skaters? You love you, bro, but you Okay? So man, FP Insoles, they posted this thing, dude. I'm just gonna play the video really quick.
$5 insoles. They add a lot of layers, kind of just overdo the fanciness of it. So we got a $24 FP insole, $32 FP insole, $49 FP insole against this $55 steaming pile.
Okay, dude, I just have to get this off my chest. You can promote your company all you want, but you don't have to put other skateboarders down when you do so, okay? Chris Cole's name is literally on the insole. Have some discretion, have some love for the skate community and your friends' sponsors. Hell, I don't even know if Chris is your friend after you post stupid shit like this. And you know what, Joey? I like FP insoles. I think they work well. I like the skaters who support them. But shit like this makes me not want to support you guys. It's a dick move. They posted some bullshit, dude. Chris Cole's name is literally right on the insole. So I was super feisty that day, man. I was just kind of feeling a little bit, I was in my Ben Shapiro. I was in some of that Tucker Carlson. I was in some of that Trevor Noah. I was fired up. I was fired up on every single degree, dude. I was like the fucking lava scene in Lego Star Wars where Obi-Wan just chopping up the leg. I was fired up, dude. And I talked about how it was a dick move, dude. It was a dick move of Joey just to post up the insole, kind of knowing it was Chris Cole's pro model. I understand you're trying to, show that your company is better than the other company, and it's two skater-owned companies. And I think if you're gonna hit at a company, dude, hit at Vans, hit at Nike, hit the people up top. Don't hit a company that's skater-owned and they're trying to make their good product and get by. I'm just not about the skate hate. I'm not about the skate hate, and some people are about the skate hate, and I love them. I think they're great. These people on YouTube that are kind of shedding light to things that need shed light on, go for it, dude. But my place is a little bit different in this community. I just kind of want to be your homie, chilling at the side of the couch. Maybe during the skate video, puts his arm around you. Not in a gay way, just in a, oh, dude, we made it. It's a Saturday, it's the day off. If you're listening to this right now, it's a Wednesday, but maybe you do listen on Saturdays. Somebody told me they throw up the show every Sunday, like a goddamn church service, which I think is pretty sweet because we get biblical. We get biblical because we always are doing the Thrasher review. And if you know a thing or two about Thrasher, you know it's dummy biblical out here. Okay? So I posted that. I think there's room for hate, but I was kind of fired up, so I made a video, and I was actually super stoked, dude, because Joey took down the video. And I made a comment about possibly taping out or blurring out the skaters' names. They were for that. Were there haters on TikTok that said I was bullshitting? Yes. Were there people who said I was super corny? Yes. But do I not look to those hate comments, and do I keep pushing, rolling, doing my thing, titties out? You know it. Titties out, dude. People are mad at the content. Sorry, dude, titties out. Okay? So I was beefing a bit with Brezinski, dude. There was some Brezinski beef going on, but he took the video down. Now it's kind of blowing up on TikTok. You know how it is, dude. The moment it hits over 1,000, I just automatically assume that it's some Channing Tatum shit. The moment we break 1,000, just assume that I'm going to get a Gucci belt. Okay? That I'm going to have the P-Rod posted a thing the other day in the Versace robe. Okay? And I'm trying to get that Versace robe. I'm trying to be, a goal of mine would be to go interview P-Rod and to say, hey man, during the interview, could you wear the Versace robe? I come in a Gucci robe. Not to hate, just to say, I have a feeling that Paul would maybe look at me and go, yeah, you're one of us. You know what I'm saying, dog? Yeah, I look at his Versace, I say, I raise you one Gucci. And then, maybe he throws me some of those, the dunks. Because I told y'all last week I would never wear Nike dunks because it's not my style. I'm not trying to be a hype beast. But, dude, I will wear any shoe from Paul. I will wear any P-Rod shoe. And back when I was a kid, I would wear the dunks. And I had the baggy pants. And I was trying to be somebody who I wasn't. But I love Paul. Idol of mine. And he followed me and you know that. But I got to bring it back up because I have the Gucci belt. Wearing sweatpants right now. But I got the Gucci belt. So that's what's good, man. Hey, you know how it goes if you want to support the channel, because you do a little intro, then you talk about supporting, because the subscribe button just boosts it out to people, dude. You hit that subscribe button, and then Mr. Jimmy over there, he finds the channel, he falls in love with me. And I'm trying to fall in love. I've been saying this. I'm trying to meet a stranger on the street, and the only way I can meet a stranger on the street is if you hit that subscribe button, I can go viral, so she can see me and go, oh, isn't he the guy with the Gucci robe? Isn't he the guy that raised Paul One Gucci? Yeah. Yeah, it is. And the next thing you know, dude, I'm out here getting hitched, dog. Getting hitched just, and you know what, dude? Maybe she's someone like, maybe it's like Steven Tyler's, listen, I don't even know if Steven Tyler has any children. But if he had any children, of age, evidently, maybe it's something I could connect with. And then next thing you know, I'm dating some superstar's daughter. That's the goal, dude. That's the goal. Sorry, dude. I'm about to just blow up with it. So just smash that subscribe button, dude. Leave a comment if you like. Always comment a video you want me to review because I'm stoked. Today I'm reviewing a specific video that somebody commented on TikTok. So if you go to my TikTok, if you comment a skater, if you comment a video, I always appreciate this specific video comment. People will be like, review Daewon's song. And I'm like, well, dude, Daewon been around for a minute, dude. He's on Thank You, and he was on Almost, and we got I think he was on DVS and moved to Adidas. I couldn't tell you. I know he's on Adidas now because he reps Adidas, dude. He made Adidas kind of cool for skaters, in my opinion. Him and Felipe. And I always kind of thought Felipe Gustavo would ride for Nike. But, he's just crushing it on Adidas. So shove it all over that subscribe button, and we're going to get into it today. Because we got a bunch of good stuff going on. But before we get into it, we got to jam it out a little bit. Because as you know right now, I'm in recovery. I'm not token and joking. I'm just joking right now. But I'm in recovery, and it's been really hard. But usually on the show, we'll kind of jam out while we smoke. So I encourage you right now, if you got a blunt on you wrap it up. If you got a pre-roll, you light up. If you got an Eddie, pop it in the mouth. Because we're going to chill out, and we're going to jam, dude. This is Hey Rivers by Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors. And I haven't really heard a lot of a Drew Holcomb. But I know he has a large beard, and he's one of those dudes who he'll let his wife come on stage when she's pregnant. I saw them at Moon River years in the past, and there's a pregnant woman on stage. That's his wife. And I think there's a level to it where maybe it's, if you got to put the ear things in so the music ain't too loud, then maybe that's going to affect the baby. Maybe you're going to have a deaf baby when that thing comes out. And that's none of my business, but we're going to jam out today. Right? We're going to jam out. So this is Hey Rivers by Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors. Let's just get into that spiritual spirit today. Some of that country. Alright?
Drove across the Natchez Bridge today. You opened up
Open that door.
Had to be wondering what's this handle for. Gave us both a heart attack like you do most every day. Lord knows we will.
Lord knows. Come on, man. Lord knows. Somebody praise with me.
Hey Rivers, oh Rivers, you're a joy tornado, Rivers. Just like your name, you're making your way back home. You saw a squirrel, you thought it was a monkey. Big old smile, and said that you were funny.
Did you just say you saw a squirrel, thought it was a monkey? I'm gonna go back to that.
You're a joy tornado, Rivers. Just like your name, you're making your way back home.
We're going back home, brother. Come on now.
You saw a squirrel, you thought it was a monkey.
Yeah.
Big old smile, and said that you were funny. Every day's a party when you live like an ice cream cake.
Oh, we're living like ice cream cake out here, dude.
In a candy store.
We're living like an ice cream cake, dude. That's Hey Rivers by Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors. And I like that you all like when I throw the music up. I like that. It lets us kind of get into the groove a little bit. Sometimes he comes on here and he's just pushing it so strong. He's pushing it with the energy out, TTIES out, and not everybody likes that. But listen, if you don't like it, dude, you can shove it. You can shove it because I'm out here building that shit, dude. I recently watched Tony Hawk's. He has a documentary on HBO. It came out about 2 weeks ago. Is your boy super behind and not really hitting things when he needs to culturally? Yeah. But also, he goes to show that even after the peak of the, Hype Beast release, he brings it back just so smoothly with the topic. So we got Tony Hawk's Until the Wheels Fall Off. It's directed by Sam Jones. This was so much deeper of a documentary than I expected. A lot deeper. The documentary opens up with Tony just slamming, just absolutely kind of bailing it out. You know, it was a squirrel, but I thought it was a monkey. When do you think a squirrel is a monkey? I know I'm back to what the song was, but when do you think a squirrel a monkey, dude? Drew Holcomb's probably on some of the good shit. His wife's pregnant. He goes out. He takes a little tab, thinking a squirrel out there a monkey. So go check out that song, man. But Tony Hawk's Until the Wheels Fall Off. It was really good. It intros with him trying, I believe, what is a 900. Couldn't count the spins in time, even though they slow-moed it. And he's bailing a lot. And I've never really seen Tony scream out of frustration when doing a trick, because he's such a go-lucky guy. And when you look at Tony Hawk, like, people shit on him for having all these sponsors. He's kind of the first skater to receive a lot of hate. And I didn't realize that. I really didn't. Back when he was like just a young kid doing his first competitions and contests, he would be so good and just wipe the floor with the skaters that people would boo him at the contest, which, as you know, that shit that happens to Nigel Houston today. And there's this weird kind of you don't talk about with success in skateboarding. Skaters who achieve what Kobe Bryant achieved, or Michael Jordan, or Tom Brady, they're not loved the way athletes are loved in other sports. It's really interesting. Like, I even remember at the height of Nigel's career, when I was getting into him, I had some beef with Nigel. I was like, dude, stop winning so much. But why am I mad at that? Why am I mad at someone for being gifted in the craft, for knowing how to kind of play the system? And the thing with Nigel, too, dude, is that he's not just killing it in contests, he's killing it in the video parts. Something you gotta say with Tony is he's a big contest skater, and I appreciate that, because Tony Hawk's propelled skateboarding further than most people could propel it. In the documentary, they talk about there were times where skating was up here, and in the span of 2 years, man, the popularity just dropped. The paychecks aren't what they thought they'd be. People are like, a skateboard, I'd rather scooter. Well, you can shove it. So it was really interesting. One of the really cool quotes that Tony says at the beginning when he's just bailing and falling so much, he says, if you're convinced you're going to fail, that will come to fruition. And I really like that. I really like that. If you're convinced you're going to fail, it will come to fruition. And it's kind of this whole idea of the way we speak to ourselves. And skateboarding is this art form where the majority of your tricks are going to be bails for the most part starting out. But there's this psychological test of falling and getting back up again. And I swear, I mean, I've been skateboarding for over a decade. And that mentality and learning that I need to get back up when I fail has helped me with so many projects, so many relationships, and really just sitting with myself. I got a really, really toxic relationship with failure. When I feel that I failed, oh, dude, we're putting the bra on. Because the titties aren't out, dude. When I think I failed, it's a rough scene. But that's not the case when I skate. And I think if you can apply that mindset from skateboarding to your day-to-day life, it could be really beneficial. And you could see yourself succeeding in more ways than you kind of thought. So that's something I'm kind of trying to do. I'm trying to, I don't know, maybe just not view failure as a mistake. Or like it's my fault. Like sometimes it is my fault, but not like it's a part of me. I am not failure. I fail trying things, but that's just so I can get to the next step. I met someone who does equine therapy, right? I went out there with the horses. I had a mini horse. Thought it was a pony, but there's a difference. And she mentioned, the person who did the therapy, she told me that she's had all these careers and all these different professions, right? And they've all failed or haven't worked out to some degree, but it's all led her to where she is today. And that was really encouraging to me, and it reminded me just to keep pushing, to keep building it back up. And I really appreciated that because I have a very negative view of myself. And we're trying to build that shit back up. It was an emotional documentary, man. I almost cried when he went to visit his mom. Because his mom, I think, is at one of those old ages where the eyes are shut closed. That or she's blind. But sometimes you get such a saggy, it's so saggy with the cheeks and with the, the whole deal. And that's why I'm trying to have that chiseled jawline. So when I get older, I won't have the saggy cheeks, even though it's inevitable. But it was really sweet. It was really sweet. You can even hear me getting choked up right now, man. I thought it was beautiful. It felt like a love letter to Tony and a love letter to skateboarding of that time. Yeah, Lance Mountain, Rodney Mullen, Steve Caballero, Tony Tony Hawk. Riley Hawk was in it. I love seeing Riley Hawk. Recently reviewed Riley Hawk's nepotism part 2 episodes ago, man. Go check that out. And Shuv-it. So that was really cool. And I figured kind of to commemorate this beautiful documentary, which I encourage you to go watch on HBO Max. And listen, dude, if you don't have that HBO Max, then maybe steal it off of me. Maybe try to hack the system and figure out what we can do here. But I thought we could watch Tony Hawk's his first 900. This is a big deal. It was in 1999 at the X Games Best Trick. It's a year into the new millennium. We're almost in 2000. He goes, you know what? Nah, dog. I got a 900 out of this bitch. And Tony did it, dude. So let's check out this 900.
Never before in history competition have we seen a 900.
It's crazy seeing his determination on his face. Look at this.
900! 900!
Also, does anyone else kind of agree that watching people bail on a half pipe, it doesn't seem as sketchy or rough as street skating? Not saying that in a rude way. Just saying I've noticed that you kind of slide down the ramp.
Started to feel like this could be the ultimate disappointment, you know, if I just can't do it. So that's why I was willing to just stick it at any cost, you know.
Oh, here we go, dude. Here we go.
I was gonna get taken
Damn, dude.
taken to the hospital.
And at the time, too, dude, nobody had even remotely tried something of this nature. And people were pissed at Tony. So, like, there were some people out there who call the X Games the Tony Hawk Show. Sound familiar with some skaters today? Yeah. So they call it the Tony Hawk Show, but I was super interested in this because why are we hating on people for greatness?
Decision, like, okay, everybody stop skating, let Tony try and make this.
Andy McDonald out there, yeah, dog.
See him do it.
Tony Hawk! Tony Hawk!
Let's see it, dude. Come on.
Tony Hawk! 900!
I remember when I watched this video for the first time as a kid, just thinking, holy shit, that was so close. That's literally what I thought as a kid.
Crowd wanting to see something spectacular.
You got Steve Caballero in here just freaking out, dude. Everybody wants him to land this.
This is something very special. They all wanted to
And when I
see
saw
it.
this for the first time, dude, it made me want to hop on a board, and it made me think that anything was possible. Because a 900? I mean, at that time, a 720 was something to be feared. But he's out here just whipping out a 9 fucking hundred.
Are you kidding me?
On God, dude. On God.
Tony Hawk!
Look at his face, dude. Unbelievable. Yes, dude. People at the time, too, were literally sliding down the ramp to run up to him and just congratulate him and show him so much love. Crazy. There's a scene from the documentary, too, where he smashes his head on a loop for the first time. And you literally see from his temple to the back of his head this line of blood, but it looks like a crack. Looks like a dude cracked his skull like a Lego set, dude. Completely unbelievable. So that was really cool, man. That was a really good documentary, and it showed you a different part of skateboarding. It's nice seeing skateboard documentaries, you know, on HBO, on big platforms for people to watch, to get into the sport, the creative art, whatever you like to call it. Because it's interesting, I think Tony views skateboarding as a sport. He was stoked it was on ESPN. He wants it to grow. And you also have Rodney Mullen in the documentary, who is such a pioneer, invented the kickflip, and such a technical skater. But Rodney just sees skateboarding as meditation, as artistic expression, and it's beautiful watching him skate. And watching both of them skate, you get these two different views of skating, but you're hyped on both of them. And it's really, really interesting, dude. Very interesting. Figured we just hop in today, dude, and hit that good shit, dude. I figured we just jump in and hit up the review. Somebody on TikTok said you should review Daewon Song's Round 3 part. Daewon Song's Round 3. And I've only seen this part a couple of times when I was younger. It's been a couple of years since I've gone back to this part. But I'm a huge fan of Daewon Song, and I was so happy when I found out that Daewon was doing Thank You with Tori Pudwill. Because Thank You has a very nostalgic kind of vibe to it. From, you know, the graphics on the boards to the skaters on the team. And really just Tori and his homies are the ones pressing the ink on those boards. Screen pressing, whatever you want to call it. And it's kind of cool knowing that you're buying it from legitimately like one of the most local shops, local ways you can do it. Because I hope you're not getting that shit at Zoomies. I hope you go into your local shop, you knock up, you proudly walk in there, maybe titties out, and you grab a Thank You board. And Thank You just released a bunch of new boards for the spring There's one, like, I think with Tori, like, holding the card like a magician. And there's one of Daewon. Daewon always skates really simplistic boards, and I like it. Just a blank board with, like, a thank you logo on it. It's not like back in the day when it was, like, a crazy graphic and a million stickers. It's so much more simple now. So, yeah, man, Daewon, he rides for Adidas. I believe he rides for Tensor Trucks. Don't know his grip tape, but he's on Thank You Skateboards. And we're going to jump into this, man. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm going to review Daewon Song's round 3 part. And you know how it goes, man. If you want to do the little copyright dance, bro, you go to thrashermagazine.com. Watch the part the way it was intended to be, with the music, with the vibe, how the filmmaker and the skater intended it. But until then, let's review Daewon Song's round 3. Yeah, dude, Thrasher Classics. We throwing it back today, baby. Round 3. Here we go. Reminds me of those little toy, like, boxer things you get as a kid. Rodney Mullen versus Daewon Song. Dude, you know it's an old part just by watching these graphics, dude. Damn. Oh, shit. Holy shit. What? Talk about a crusty bank. Ooh, blunt stall pops out. What is he even skating? Like, it's in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, tray flips. Beautiful. Tray flips over the building, dude. Goes from a gap between 2 buildings. Ooh, love a blunt stall kickflip out. Let's go back to that. Textbook, dude. Blunt to tray flip out. Come on. Kickflip Manny. Kickflip out. Reverts over to switch. Ooh, fakey flip Manny. Fakey flip out. I love when people do textbook shit like that. Let's run that back. Back to back, dude. Wow. Wow, dude. Fakey varial heel, Manny 180 out. What a unique selection of tricks. Now, I usually complain about skaters having multiple clips at the same spot, but I think when you're doing technical shit like Manny's and stuff, it's a little bit different because every trick Daewon did on that Manny ledge was so fundamentally different and stylistic from the last one. Oof, beautiful Nollie 360 heel. Nollie tray Manny kickflip out. Dude, just video game style. Ooh, fakey tray over the gap. And a nollie tray over the gap. So many tray flips. He nollie trays, again, between 2 buildings. You know he loves that shit, dude. And that's badass because there's actually, like, there is a very, very high, like, bail ratio with that, dude. If you fall, you're probably going to break your legs. Blunt slides a picnic table. So gnarly. Kickflip front crook, just textbook. Holy shit, dude. Let's check this out. 180 Manny, pop shove it, 180 out. And he pop shove it's in the middle of the manual. I think Daewon's one of the first skaters who you watch and you go, oh, okay. He's on some Tony Hawk Pro Skater shit. Holy shit, let's go back to that one. Switch ollie, fakey ollie to jump in the middle, and fakey tray flips out of the Manny. Holy shit. When you watch a lot of skaters and seeing the combos and stuff they do today, like John D'Lo, like Dylan Jabe, dude, that's all from Rodney right there. Not even Rodney, Daewon. How many times? Dude, have I been calling him Rodney? Such a long day. It's Daewon. But honestly, consider that a compliment to Daewon, because Rodney Mullen, dude, is just a pioneer of this. And they were homies on Almost, and they're still homies today. But it's just, could you imagine pulling up to a session and you have Eric Costin, Daewon Song, Rodney Mullen? I mean, just another level, dude. That feels like a dream. We got a switch backside nose grind, fakey ollies to another switch nose grind on the opposite ledge. I love when he does shit like this. He pretty much ollies up like a 90-degree wall, kick flips, and goes to fakey. Ooh, front tails up the brick bank. So clean. Holy shit, dude. That is insane. Fakey Trey Manny pops out over the gap. That was beautiful. Fakey Trey switch nose Manny. Nollie Trey flip nose Manny. Oof. I love when he has the nollie tray flip out of a nose Manny. Kicks flips in. Textbook, dude. Holy shit, dude. Switch ollie nose Manny. Jumps to the other two ledges. So clean. Even commentating on this is so like tricky because he's doing so many different tricks at once. Kickflip Manny. Kickflip to Manny. Kickflip out. I mean, that's unreal. Ooh, fakey double flip. And kickflips out of the manual. Holy shit. Let's go back to that one. Fakey ollie switch nose manual. Fakey flip in. And he double flips out. Wow. I mean, how many tries do you think some of these took? Down the stair set. Switch trade nose Manny. Fakey flips down the 3 stair. That's so gnarly. I feel like we don't see a lot of skaters. Wow, dude. On 2 semis, dude. Tray flips from one semi to the other. That's fucking sick. Look at him stopping himself from falling off of a semi truck. What do you do if you're the dude that owns the truck and you walk up and you just see a dude attempting to do a tray flip between your 2 trucks? I'm not moving that shit, dude. I'm staying right there to watch that shit. Ooh, a textbook frontside flip. And they set up a rail there too, dude. So sick. Backside tail slide. I mean, if you bail, dude, you're at least breaking the leg. At the least. Kickflip front boards the gap. Unreal. Oh, I thought the kickflip front board was better, dude. He pulls up. Tray flip front lip on the rail between the 2 semi trucks. Truly another level. Wow. Switch backside nose grind to Manny. Holy shit, dude. Let's run that one back. Manual. Tray flip nose Manny pops out. So sick. Okay, that's super gnarly. He loves doing a switch backside nose grind, but he flicks in, flips out from the switch nose Manny. I couldn't even imagine flicking in the middle of a manual and still holding that. Fakey inward heel switch nose Manny. Fakey varial heel flips out. That is my trick selection right there. I love doing tricks like that. Wow. Nollie tray manual. Tray flips out. That's textbook, like, if you're a technical street skater, that's the kind of shit you love to watch. Switch tray flip, fakey Manny. Fakey nose Manny. Fakey trays out. Switch tray. Switch Manny. Wow, dude. Next level. With the DVS shirt. I thought he skated for DVS in the past. What? Oh, it's been so long since I've seen this video part. Tray flip, nose blunt slide to a manual off. Like you can, if you're listening, you cannot explain this. You have to watch it. Unbelievable, dude. That is an ender right there. Tray flip, not even nose manual, nose blunt slide. Tray flip, nose blunt slide to Manny. Unreal. I mean, that's shit that people couldn't even pull today. And of course that's the ender, dude. It's gotta be. Wow, dude. Thank you, Thrasher. Thank you, Daewon Song. Thank you, Almost at the Time. Thank you, Skateboards Now. I like doing that thank you, Skateboards. Because you're just doubling that shit down. That was truly, dude, holy shit, one of the craziest parts. Unreal. And knowing the time that was in so long ago, just look at the graphics of the time. Knowing that Daewon could pull that shit. And sometimes, dude, you just watch a video part today, you got people just doing frontside board slides down handrails. Which is chill. But, dude, that tray flip nose blunt slide manual down the fucking storage unit. From a picnic table to, like, one how to set that shit up. He had to think of the trick he wants to do, then execute it. Man, I would love some of these old video parts in the past, dude. I would love to see the raw files. I would love to see those raw files, man. That's truly another level. So thanks, man. Thank you to the person who commented for me to view that, dude. If you want to see more of those videos, you know exactly what to do. I'm not even going to repeat it. Shove it all over the subscribe button. That's all you got to do for more of those videos. Speaking of, dude, I've talked about a little bit. You know, we did the pull-out method a couple of episodes ago, but I was following one of these yoga guys who I really like. Because if you know me, dude, I keep it super flexible and loose. And I'm doing yoga and I'm meditating out here. And sometimes I listen to something and I'm like, I can't act like this is normal. I can't act like a normal person just said this. And let's just get into it, man. Let's get into some of the sex magic.
So with sex magic, you're basically getting super clear on a vision. Like, what's one thing I would love to manifest? And you really get into a five senses reality of it. And then you start to create pleasure.
Also, like, you need to explain yourself more. These people don't, what's the whole five senses reality shit? I don't know.
Pleasure in your own body, and you move that from the root up to your crown, and you move it through every energy center, through every chakra. And at the moment of peak pleasure, you send that energy to the vision. And
she's just describing, just so people at home who don't know, she's just describing having an orgasm. You're just using woo-woo shit to describe something as simple as busting a nut. You know? It really all you had to say was when you're about to bust a nut, you just send that energy up and you bust it.
And we've been doing it almost every day since we've been together, different flavors of it, different variations of it.
Holy shit, dude. This is the thing with these woo-woo people, and I'm all for it, dude, is you got a person who's a mechanic, you got somebody maybe who's living more of a, less woo-woo life. They're fucking like 1-2 times a week. But this woman, and they may not even be fully doing it, dude, but she's saying they're doing this weird five senses shit every single day. Dude, you're draining the guy. Dude, pretty soon there's going to be nothing left of him.
And it's been so beautiful to have the vision keep crystallizing.
This dude listening is
to
just so
see
chill.
what downloads come. It's like, yes, we're placing the order with the cosmic waitress at the cosmic restaurant, but then we're also very open to...
What are you talking... Dude, what are you... We're talking about fucking. We're talking about fucking, dude. There's no cosmic waitress. And what is she even bringing you, dude? Dick? Like, I love how this dude, Aubrey Marcus, the whole time is just sitting here just being like, you're full of shit, you're full of shit, you're full of shit, you're full of shit.
Receive what guidance there is for us. It's like the veil gets very thin. The right and left hemispheres of the brain are functioning in unison, similar to meditation. You're flooding yourself with bliss chemistry. And quite literally, your electromagnetic field gets bigger. So your magnet gets stronger.
Electromagnetic field is just another word for dick. Because your dick gets bigger. And that's kind of the only way you can do that shit. Maybe her husband, maybe her man, whatever you want to call it, is just having some dick issues. And the only way she can get that thing hard is with some divine intervention. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Field gets bigger. So your magnet gets stronger. So these desires that you're dancing inside of, they start to be magnetized to you. So
dude, notice the dude didn't say a word for the entirety of that thing, dude. He has no idea what to say, which makes a shit ton of sense, dude. People want to act like there's some kind of a new revolution with sex, or we're doing things differently, dude. People been just boning it down since the prehistoric ages. You don't gotta try to the cosmic waitress, dude. What is a cosmic waitress, dude? You're just talking about boning. Some of these things get me so angry, dude. They truly get me so angry. Have you ever met someone who insists that they live in their own movie? Like things happen to them and they go, oh, it's a new episode. And you're like, hey, take medicine. Go to a doctor. You're not living in a movie. You're not Miranda Cosgrove. This isn't iCarly. I even got the whole podcast set up. This isn't iCarly. This is exactly what, dude, when you realize you entered a new season of your life. And of course it's a woman with new characters. And it's a white woman, new plot line. This is just called life. Oh my God. In a new setting. Oh Lord. Oh dude. Yes, dude. Oh Lord. What are you even, dude, could you imagine being friends with this person, right? Like you just start meeting them. It's like, oh, it's so cool to meet you, dude. It's a new season. And you're like, oh yeah, it's springtime. And she goes, no, it's season 3. Also, dude, just, oh man, take medicine, dude. Please take medicine. It's absolute, and of course it's a white woman, because you never see someone Hispanic or Asian. They never refer to this shit as a movie, because they've been through some shit, and they also understand that, dude, life isn't always extraordinary. Sometimes there's some mundane shit in there. Okay, like you're trying to tell me that your main character of a movie has diarrhea today, and that's a part of your season. Oh, dude. Some things make me just so angry. And it's I will say this too, man. It's really hard not having cannabis, because everything, dude, and I mean everything, is not as enjoyable. I find myself getting agitated at the most simplistic things. Like your boy had the body armor last episode, okay? And your boy loves body armor. He used to love body armor. He kind of realized that body armor is only good when you're zooted out of your mind. And this is the case with so many things. I go to restaurants I thought I enjoyed and I thought I liked, but eating is just not what it's made out to be. And everything is more annoying. And it's all because I can't smoke a joint, right? Which is great, right? It's not. But we're trying to get better out here. We're trying to get better. You know? I guess that's kind of my my recovery update. I just bought a bunch of cool meditation stuff. Bought some meditation stuff because I'm trying to get in with those natural highs. And what is a natural high? A natural high means you can't smoke weed, so you do anything in your able body to make it feel like you did. And it's just ridiculous, dude. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Yeah, man. I'm doing good, though. I'm hanging in there. I appreciate everybody's love and support, because cannabis is a big part of what I do here, man. And we still got the cannabis sponsor, Live Well. They hook it up. Okay? We're going to get to that. But I think I'm going to be able to smoke here soon. I'm coming up on my time to do it. And when I do, I'm going to have the boy Lopi in the studio. We're going to have a good time with it. But I had to put it to the side right now. And I'm doing a lot better. But damn, dude, things just are not as enjoyable as I thought they'd be. They are not as enjoyable. And it kind of makes you realize, you know, I'm the main character of this movie. I'm the main character. I throw the headphones on. I sit in the stew. And this is my iCarly. iDusty, dude. That's the shit I'm talking about. And Spencer, dude, I'm Spencer and Carly. I'm all of them wrapped into one. Besides Freddie. Freddie a cuck, dude. Has anyone even seen the new iCarly? They got Josh Peck in here. And I'm not saying I've seen it. I'm just asking if anyone has seen it. They got Josh Peck doing a bunch of weird shit. I don't even think he's Josh from Drake and Josh in the show. So why would you bring him in? And I'm just saying this. I don't know it. I could be completely wrong. But also, dude, why are we spending so much of our time on reruns, dude? Or not even reruns, like the reboots. Take the boots off. Watch something new. There's so many fucking options on streaming services these days that you can just, you don't even have to watch a show, dude. You can spend your night just scrolling through looking at different shows. But you spend your time on the reboot? You're living, oh my God, dude, you're living like a 5-year-old. Hey, dude, you're not 7 anymore. Dude, stop living in your own movie. I talked about watching The Boy last time. My brother and I went out. We wanted to watch a movie that wasn't like a Marvel movie, because you know Morbius made $1 more billion. $1 more billion, dude. It's Morbin time! It's Morbin time, dude. It's so funny to me how Jared Leto crushes it in any role outside of superhero shit, right? He's like a great actor. He method acts. He'll do shit like he's masturbating into a cup and he sends it to people. But the moment he has to play a superhero, anti-hero, supervillain, it's just poo-poo garbage. It's just the worst acting you've ever seen. Good evening, Batman. Dude, you need to fucking shut up, dude. Damaged on his head? Which actually, I thought the damage thing makes sense, because there's some people out there that are mentally deranged, and they'll get things like no regrets on their body and shit like that. But yeah, dude. So A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, there was a whole thing about them splitting up. There was a whole thing about how A$AP went through banging the executive designer of Fenty, which this was proven to be false. And I fucking hate that shit because, one, fake news, and two, fucking, that can affect somebody's relationship, dude. That can affect a relationship. And you don't know if Riri went out and fucked Drake because, you know, Drake is missing her. Well, I guess she's pregnant, so I don't know if she could. Well, there's also that whole thing of when you're pregnant, if you have sex, it makes the baby come sooner. And I don't know how I feel about that, dude. I kind of have a pregnancy phobia. Maybe we'll get to that in another episode. But it turned out to be fake news, dude. But if it wasn't fake news, do you know how baller that would be? You know how absolutely baller it would be of A$AP Rocky to bone the executive designer of his wife's or partner's company? You say what you want, dude, but that's an A$AP Rocky move. Absolutely baller. So my brother and I, we wanted to watch something that wasn't like a superhero movie. We want to watch something a little bit different. So we saw this movie called The Contractor. The Contractor with Chris Pine. And if you don't know who Chris Pine is, he's the guy who plays Wonder Woman's boyfriend. Which is so funny because the dude's such a simp in the Wonder Woman movies. It's like, hey dude, why are you letting a woman save you? Don't be such a beta. Hey, beta. You little beta boy. You know what I'm talking about. But this movie, dude, I want it to be good. It's about a dude who's in the military. He starts, you know, taking the drug so he can be stronger, steroids. He gets kicked out. And then he's told, like, oh, hey, man, you know, you could do this contractor work, and they're definitely not going to set you up. And it's literally one of the most cheesy, like, action movies I've ever seen. 20 minutes into the movie, it's like, oh, hey, the people you were working for betrayed you. You can't go home. And it's him and, like, his best buddy, and he literally has this, like, they go in, they rob a bank or some shit like that, or they're trying to, oh, dude, no, I remember this shit. So bad. So unbelievably bad. They're trying to stop the prevention of a virus, COVID, from getting out of this lab, COVID, and they kill the doctor, Fauci, and they go, like, underwater in the sewers, and it's just the two guys there, because all the other people died. Spoiler alert, but the movie is a 2 out of 10. And Chris Pine has like a 10-minute monologue where he tells his buddy, like, I'm not leaving you here to die. You're not going. We're staying right here. We're going to fight through this together. And his friend's like, he's like, you're going home to your family. And his friend's like, mad love, dude. Let's do it. And then Chris Pine goes, but I need you to leave. He literally just said he wouldn't leave his side. And he tells his buddy to leave to be safer. And now Chris Pine is alone for the majority of the movie. And who plays Chris Pine's wife? Britta from Community. And if you know anything about Britta from Community, she would not play a good military man's wife. Dude just looks bewildered with anxiety. Second time in an episode I've used the word bewildered. Just bewildered with anxiety. And there were scenes in the movie you could tell they had to clip and cut because it would show like the back of Britta's face and like audio of her talking and Chris Pine just making a face like, I'm listening. And it was so, I could have made a better movie, dude. I could have made a better movie on $1 million than that piece of garbage. I could have made a better movie. So it's kind of sad, dude. Movies are taking a short turn for the worse, dude. I think that's kind of all I got for today. I got some TikToks over here, but I am curious if anybody knows what a plantain is. This is something I've been kind of contemplating myself. I understand what a plantain is, but I just don't know. Is it like a banana? Because it looks like a banana, but apparently it doesn't taste like a banana, and you cook it. And I don't like the idea of cooking a banana. But before we wrap shit up, man, they're making a Super Mario movie, and they leaked some of the shit from the movie. I thought we could check it out.
Schloop, down another pipe. But if you ask me, more pipes are more problems. That's
a game, Mario.
Italian for enough already. Castles are for crowns, not mustaches and overalls. I'd trade this princess for my plunger any day. I I've gobbled up a million mushrooms, you could call me a fun guy.
Oh, dude!
I wanna press
Let's
pause,
go!
These voices in my head screaming, you better run, guy.
This is what we should have fucking
If
played
my
earlier,
eighth
dude.
brain breaks another block, then I'd have more concussions than a football jock. No more dodging
So gay.
turtle hurdles as I fight for my life. I'm not a damsel in distress, I'm a sprite in strife. Put down the...
Can we just talk about why gay men love singing so much? I'm not being homophobic, dude. It's no hate to the gay community, but this dude's dressed up as Mario. Also, why you in jeans? Dressed up as Mario in jeans, just singing about being gay.
Controller kids and go fly a kite. Luigi, my brother in another color. I hear you're quite
Oh,
the
yikes.
Goomba Roomba. Say, since you can jump higher than me due to your height.
You have no idea. You have no idea how many people liked this TikTok, and I truly don't understand.
Due to your height, care to take this next batch of baddies?
Okay, never mind, dude. They're trying to take them baddies to the castle, dude. Thought he was spreading a gay narrative, which I have no problem with, but turns out Mario's out here is a little bit more flamboyant, trying to collect some of the baddies up in there. Because you know Mario pulls, dude. If you think Mario is just fucking Princess Peach, then I don't think you know it's a Mia Mario. Because Mario, he's out there, dude. Us mustache men, that we keep it real out here. We keep it real. Okay, I will say, dude, I have to close out with this, dude. This is some funny ass shit. Listen, bro, your boy backs the blue. He's got the blue curtain in the back, and he backs the blue because although he smokes, if you got a good relationship with the blue, they pull you over, maybe you can pass him a spliff. Maybe you can pass a spliff, burn up with a cop, but this was definitely some Florida shit, and this is just fucking ridiculous,
you have any weapons
dude.
on you? Step out. Pulled over and he walked up, hey, do you know the reason I pulled you over? I was just, no, why? So your sticker's derogatory, and I was just, really?
I have 4 kids. If my 6-year-old was to look at me and be like, Dad, what does IE ask me? Okay, I'd be furious.
Oh!
He's like, want me to take the letter off?
Let's go, dude! His sticker on his car says IE ass, and his t-shirt says ask me about my... Oh, dude, if there's anything this dude loves, dude, it's fucking other dudes. You don't have this much of an obsession with eating ass unless you're bringing one of your homies in there and just going to town on some of that good brown. You know what I'm saying, dude? Ask me about my First Amendment rights. Love it.
Like, no, you're not doing that. I just spent $35 on it. I'm not taking it off.
I love these country dudes' mentality. I spent $20. Ain't no way I'm taking this shit off. Like $20 is like them buying a game console.
Have you take off one of those letters so that the word...
You're not infringing my First Amendment rights. You're not doing that. I'm gonna need a copy.
Oh, facts, dude. I love this dude.
ID too. It's all
Oh, and he wants a copy of the cop's ID.
Hang tight right there for me then.
Resisting an officer without violence is a first-degree misdemeanor under Florida.
How is he resisting an officer? It's literally just a fucking sticker on the back of his car saying he likes to eat some booty. The cop could have played with this in a much different way, dude. Maybe hit on the fact that he's gay. Evidently.
Law, which means it's punishable by up to
and again, nothing wrong with being gay.
A year in jail. When I first spoke with Dylan, I thought there had to be more.
I mean, dude, you couldn't even imagine if this dude has to spend a year in jail, and you got this big black dude Donovan in a jail cell. Why are you here? I eat ass. Everybody in the jail turns. Like literally, it's just like, why are you here? I eat ass. Boom. They're right there, dude. Because people in prison, dude, they love a guy that eats ass.
Story.
So he got back in the car, called a supervisor.
I asked them to take one of the letters off so that it is no longer derogatory, and he is refusing.
Oh, so Karen, dude.
Is that not resisting?
So Karen, he called the supervisor.
What are you charging him with? I'm charging him with obscene riding on a vehicle.
Oh, dude, the dude said, what are you charging him with, dude? He knows it's a bunch of bullshit.
No, it's a misdemeanor. Like it's in the quick reference guide.
There was no alternative motivation for pulling him over. It was purely the speech, and that's what the deputy said himself.
If I would have took that...
This goes to show, man, like I said, dude, nobody backs the blue more than this guy right here, but some cops are just so bored that they'll do anything for some exciting kind of arrest. Just like this dude is dying to have something happen in his life they can feel like he's a hero. And he looks at this I eat ass thing, like, I gotta protect my kids. Dude, you ain't protecting nobody, son.
And that's what the deputy said himself.
If I would have took that sticker off, I basically would have said First Amendment, throw it in the trash.
Oh!
But this is a real
First
issue.
Amendment.
Happens every day.
Peace out.
Dylan was entirely justified in refusing.
It says I eat ass. It literally says, all in capital letters, I eat
Oh my God, dude.
All right, make sure you take pictures of all of that. Arresting, taking.
The cop is like, man, you should take a picture of that. Let me know where you got it. Send me a link to that, and maybe he has a discount code. You know, send that over too.
In jail, tow his shit. That way you can get it off the road. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll do. Thank you. All right, bye.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, take him to jail and tow his stuff, even though he said even though he said shit. No, like that right there just bugged me. It hit me hard. I was just like,
There's no way
Hit him
that
hard.
an officer would have arrested him solely for the language displayed on his vehicle. But turns out, it's exactly what happened.
Oh! Literally, the lawyer says there's no way it's possible happening. Turns out, they did it.
Place your hands behind your back. For what? Place your hands behind your back.
for what? For what did I do? Oh, it's for the sticker. For the sticker?
And then I asked you to take
I
it
like
off and
this
you
guy.
refused. So step back here.
He may be like a little bit like still in the closet, but I like this guy.
Where was you when I was getting arrested? I needed your help.
Bitch, I was on Snapchat waiting for your ass at the Mexican restaurant.
Oh, dude, his friend is just Snapchatting bitches at the local Mexican restaurant, dude. You gotta love it, man. Doesn't get much better than that, dude. Doesn't get much better than that. Hey, man, well, that's the episode for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're having a great time out here, man. If you want to support the show, if you want to see more episodes, you know what to do. Is shove it all over that subscribe button, man. Get down there in the comments. Let me know what you want to see next. A skate video to review, a TikTok to go over, a topic, or maybe just go in the comments and show me some love, dude, because we're here and we got the titties out, bro. Titties out without a doubt. So peace, love, get outside this week, skateboard, spend some time with the people you love, Jay Cha, and shove it. Peace.